Hi, I'm Real Jedi Demon, and this is Predator 2 on the Sega Master System. Now, I think I've played this on the Sega Megadrive for you, and I quite liked it. The funny thing about this Predator 2 is it's one of those movies. It was meant to be it was the sequel to Predator, but they didn't bring back the right characters. Now, there was an amazing comic book written. I can't remember whether it was Dark Horse or somebody else, but there was an amazing Predator 2 comic book written, which it basically was about Dutches. If you've seen Predator, please, I'm going to assume you've all seen Predator, because I would hate to think you haven't. But anyway, it was the brother of Dutch, and I'm sure he was called Butch. And I know that's a bit corny, but I'm sure his brother was called Butch. And basically, the story was that he was a police officer, a big, rough, tough police officer from LA, and he was kind of tracking down murders, and the weather and temperature was really high. It was hot and it was sweltering, perfect for the Predator to do its hunting in. Unfortunately, what we got was Danny Glover as a police officer in the city doing the same sort of thing. It wasn't quite as good as the comic book. The comic book is absolutely superb. Predator 2, the movie, is an inferior version of it, because it would have been nice to see almost, because I think Butch was meant to be the twin brother of Dutch, so he was kind of you could have brought back Arnold for that, basically, and Arnold could have played the same role. But anyway, but I didn't mind it. I didn't mind the movie particularly. It was nice to see it, because I liked the fact that they continued on the saga of Predator. I mean, they've done other ones since, but I didn't mind that. And I quite liked the game because it was extremely violent. I finished it in a day, though. It didn't take me long at all. In fact, less than a day, hours probably. But anyway, this is Predator 2. That's the view that the Predator sees through it when he's got his heat vision on. So he's seeing the cold buildings there. Those are the blue bits with the sort of orange on it. Probably wouldn't have been that cold, actually, considering the weather. But anyway, right, okay. So let's start without further ado. Now, I've not played it on the Master System before, so I'm quite interested to see. Right, we still have the password system, so when you get through levels, you get a password so you can continue on. Right, level 1, entering the streets, press start. 5 hostages to rescue. So it's all about drug crime, basically. Oh yeah, I quite like it. Okay, wasn't what I expected. This is not the same as the Megadrive version, and in a strange sort of way, I kind of like it. It's more like a scrolling shoot 'em up, and you've got different weapons. Right, pick up that. Yeah, now I've got a machine gun. Right, where's my health? I've got a health bar at the bottom. Oh, I like it. Oh, I do like it. Now, on the Megadrive version, if you spent too much time hanging around, you basically would. What would happen is that the Predator's target would home in on you and try to shoot you, because, of course, he's out here hunting people. I do like it. Oh, I like the Master System version better, I think, than the Megadrive version. The Megadrive version I really liked, but it was more... I would call it isometric. There you go. There's the Predator's thing there. So, we've got to avoid that. I don't know how we get away from it. Oh, he's moved off. There's another machine gun of sorts. What's this? Yeah, I like it. Oh, look at this! Oh, wow! I'm impressed. I'm impressed. You've got one button to swap away weapons, and you've got one button to do the shooting. Oh, it's nice that it keeps the weapons as well when you die. And you can hold down the fire button with that one as well. That's cool. You got ammo for it though, limited ammo. Oh, do you know what? I'm genuinely liking this, because you know, they're collecting the drugs off the streets and other things. It matches the other one. I mean, obviously it's. I can't remember whether the climax of the game is that you end up whether you end up hunting, killing the predator. I think it does. I think it climaxes by you entering the predator ship, which actually does happen in the movie as well. Danny Glover does end up on board, and then there's a nod to the aliens there, because there's the skull of an alien from the Aliens or the Alien sagas. Do you know, I have something controversial about the Alien movies. I love Alien. I think it's fantastic. I can even watch Alien 3 to a point. Because I can give it a. It's because the style is right, even though the movie doesn't fit the what happened with the Silvaco and all the other stuff. But what Aliens itself, I like that one as well. However, some of the extended edition cut stuff, I really don't need. There are some brilliant things, but it becomes a very, very long movie when you add those time to it. Cause I think it's nearly like 3 hours long once you add those cuts into it. Some of those cuts I don't need. Some of the stuff to do with Ripley's, daughter and her sort of her past and the 53 years she spent in space. Don't really need it. Don't need it. I'm sorry. For me, it was. I don't know. I didn't want to humanise Ripley. I liked her as the killing machine, but of course she did have a family, so it's very difficult to. It's very difficult to. Very difficult for me to enjoy that one with certain elements of it. And as I say, it becomes a very long movie because, I mean, there's things with the autocannons, which we all loved, when they do the weapons, and they sort of check what they've got to take on the alien horde, and the stuff to do with LV-42, which is also really good, which is the planet itself, the how they get sent by the company by Burke, in fact, to collect the, to investigate where Ripley and her team had run into the alien originally, and the alien ship, and how they've been sent there to have a look at this. Really good. Quite enjoyed that. I mean, that was an excellent feature of the whole thing. Just change weapons here. Sorry, I was thinking there while I was changing weapons. Yeah, excellent features of the whole things. But some of it, it interrupted the running time for me in the way that it flowed. Right. Okay. Here we go. I'm really enjoying this game. Sorry if I've been at it a while. I really like this, the way it plays. I like the way it's like a shoot 'em up, and the way it goes across, and you get all these extra points for drug squad stuff because all drugs that we're picking up. Yeah, but Alien 4, is that Resurrection? I can't remember. Alien 4, yeah, that one. Where Joss Whedon's one, isn't it? Yeah, I have to turn it off the bit where Ripley falls through the floor. Then there's a point where we see the abomination that is the human hybrid alien. It didn't happen. It never happened that way. As far as I'm concerned, what happened after that is Ripley was then, turned into an alien, ripped apart and turned into alien. And they barely one or two of them make it off the thing. I actually stop at that point. I can't even remember a great deal about it, apart from the fact that I saw that once, and I do stress I saw it once, and never wanted to see it again. So not a thing I wanted to see. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit dramatic about that one, but I don't. It felt like Alien until that point. Is that right? Is that right? The way I should describe it? It felt like Alien until that point. It felt like a cartoon version of Alien. It felt like the Dark Horse Comics version of Alien, but it felt like Alien until that point, and then it didn't. Am I not losing any lives here, gentlemen? I don't, and ladies. I don't feel I am. Look, I'm looking at it right now. Look, my health's going down. Where's my life? They are. They're over here by the score. So what's the faces? Is that like the bosses or something like that? I was worried for a minute that I wasn't losing any lives. It is very much like the Megadrive version, though. The Megadrive version is really easy. Did this come out on the Super Nintendo? Big question. Did it come out on the Super Nintendo? Because I don't remember coming out on the Super Nintendo. This is that kind of boss fight, by the way, at the end there. of this level. I would really like to finish it, but I don't think I'm going to. There's too much firepower coming my way, and that's the problem. I need to clear out some of these guys. That's it. Can you go away and not come back? Is he gonna respawn? No, he's not. Right, excellent. That's the way to do it. You as well. Right, okay, let's throw some bags at this. Oh no, come on, he's back! I think I have to destroy the taxi cab. In fact, I know I've got to destroy the taxi cab because it's obviously a drug-rugging taxi cab. Oh, dead! Oh, damn it! Game over. Nice graphics. Great. Do you know what? Great graphics. Great looking game. I'm mightily impressed by it. Oh, he's a little bit digitized. The old Predator. He wins. Yeah. Oh, well, really like that one. In all fairness, I think that is better on the Master System than it is on the Megadrive. Because the Megadrive I didn't think the Megadrive version really pushed the hardware and the technology, whereas I feel that the Master System version just definitely goes the whole hog and does it. I guess they were created in isolation from each other. That's what I can only imagine, that two teams had a similar vision, but this is what the Master System team came up with, and the Mega Drive team came up with something different. Intro sequence is the same, but do you know what? Like that one. That's a good one. Really enjoyed it. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for listening to me on my aliens things. And I'll catch you in my next video. Bye bye now.